Welcome to One Mega Video channel. Subscribe to the channel, like the video and share with your friends. In this video, we will see some of the must-see facts about Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark. This is part 1 of the video. Check the part 2 in the end. Prince Frederik of Denmark is a Danish royal with multifaceted personality. He is adored by the royal fans and is fun-loving, family-oriented person. Frederik Andre Henrik Christian is the full name of Frederik, Crown Prince of Denmark and Count of Montpezat, was born in Denmark in the year 1968 on 26th of May in Rigshospitalet at Copenhagen, Denmark. With the height of 1.83 meters, the 53-year-old is nicknamed as Pingo by his loved ones. Crown Prince of Denmark is eldest child of Queen Margrethe II of Denmark and her late husband Henrik, Prince Consort of Denmark. That makes Frederik the heir apparent to the throne of Denmark. He has one sibling, the younger brother Prince Joachim of Denmark. Crown Prince is married to Mary, Crown Princess of Denmark, and together they are blessed with 4 beautiful children, namely Prince Christian of Denmark, Princess Isabella of Denmark, along with the Danish royal twins, namely Princess Josephine of Denmark and Prince Vincent of Denmark. As we are aware, he has connection with ancestors of various Scandinavian and European regions. His ancestors were British Danish, French Danish, German Danish, and Swedish Danish, considering both from his father and mother's side together. He is notable alumni of Aarhus University. He is interested in the fields of scientific research, sustainability, climate change, health, and sports. After the death of King Frederik IX of Denmark, who was Prince Frederik's maternal grandfather, his mother, Queen Margrethe II, became the first Danish queen over 500 years to succeed the Danish throne. And as per the succession law, Frederik became the Crown Prince of Denmark. He also became one of the first members in Danish royal family to get highly educated and obtain master's degree, specialization in political science, with MSc degree from Aarhus University. Additionally, he got training and studied in all 3 services of Danish defense. Also, he served in stints for 3 decades in Royal Danish Army, the Royal Danish Navy, and the Royal Danish Air Force. His long career gave him chance to serve in the high-ranking positions, like in Army, he served as Major General, in Air Force as a Major General, and in Navy as Rear Admiral, which gave him discipline and patriotism towards own country. It can be seen in his day-to-day life. He also serves as senior lecturer at the Royal Danish Defense College in the Institute of Strategy. He is a person with lot of dimensions, and he balances his life in between his royal duties and family life. His maternal great-grandfather, Gustav VI Adolf, was the King of Sweden at the time of Prince Frederik's birth, and his maternal grandfather, Frederik IX, was the King of Denmark. His mother, who is eldest daughter of King Frederik IX, Princess Margrethe, was the Danish throne heir presumptive. After his birth, he was baptized in Copenhagen at the Holmskirke. He was christened with the name Frederik, using the name of his maternal grandfather's name, Frederik IX. The name Frederik or Christian are the names which fit, and with the convention of the naming the heir apparent, and his middle names were kept keeping in mind and honoring to his paternal grandfather Andre de Montpezat, who is his father, and former King of Denmark Christian X, who was his maternal great-grandfather, and respectively. So his full name is made by using the male names of 3 generations. We can say in one way it reminds us of the forefathers and also help us in identification of the lineage of a person from the name. It is old way of identifying person's identity. As we can see in most of the times, the first names are common among many royals. Prince Frederik have godparents both from paternal and maternal sides. Count 18 de Montpezat is his paternal uncle. Queen Anne-Marie of Greece is his maternal aunt. Grand Duchess Josephine Charlotte of Luxembourg is his maternal grandfather's cousin's daughter, along with Baron Christian de Watteville Berkham, Prince George of Denmark, and Brigitte Joerlingso. The role of godparents is to be as a confidant in the life of royal child in case they get apart from their parents, not just for advising the child being godson or goddaughter. The royal godparents guide the child throughout their life. In the year 1972, on January 14th, King Frederik IX of Denmark died and Princess Margrethe II became Queen of Denmark and was called Queen Margrethe II. That made her eldest son Frederik the Crown Prince of Denmark, giving him the official title Hans Kongelige Hodjet Kronprins Frederik til Denmark, Grave of Montpezat. The royal kids are trained from their childhood in the right direction to eventually equip them with right skills for succeeding the royal throne. From the year 1974 to 1981, he completed his primary school studies from Kerb School. From the year 1974 till 1976 for 2 years, he was private pupil at the Amalienborg Palace for 3rd standard. Later from 1982 and 1983 for 2 years, he joined a boarding school in Normandy, France named École des Roches. Then in 1986, in the upper secondary school of Orgram Gymnasium, he completed his graduation. His schooling days were just like any other school-going kids, focusing on studies and extracurricular activities that help children to get the age to succeed in flying colors. After completing graduation in upper secondary school in the year 1986, he got admission in the Aarhus University, where he studied political science. From 1992 to 1993, for a year, he completed a subject course at Harvard University under the name Frederik Henriksen. In the year 1994, after completing his course, he had a stint under Danish United Nations mission in New York, United States. During his studies, his final paper was based on the analysis to be made on the foreign policies of the Baltic states. And for that, he traveled to Baltic states many times, getting the practical experience on the ground. In the year 1995, he completed his MSc degree from Aarhus University in political science, making him one of the first royals to get the master's degree. He has highly intellectual mind and passion for higher studies among royals. When it comes to fluency in languages, Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark is blessed with parents from different backgrounds who speak different languages. In a way, it helped him in learning Danish language, which is his mother tongue and local language of Denmark. His father, Henrik, Prince Consort of Denmark, is French, so he can speak French language too. Additionally, he is having good understanding of German language and fluency in English language too. Being good at different European languages, he was also appointed as the first secretary to the Danish embassy in Paris, France, where he can utilize his French language skills, also get first-hand knowledge and usage of his political science degree. His understanding in foreign affairs can also get deepened with these experiences under his assigned duties. As said earlier, Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark is well-trained personnel in Danish defense services. He qualified to be a Royal Lifeguard in the year 1986. Later, he was selected in the Army Reserve and was made Lieutenant. In the year 1988, he became the Reconnaissance Platoon Commander and worked in the Royal Guards Hussars Regiment. Later that year, he was promoted in the Army Reserve to the First Lieutenant position. He climbed ranks and got experience on the ground from grassroots that gave him right vision needed. People are excited to know about Prince Frederik's strange nickname and the story behind it. For that, we have to see his journey in his military career in the Danish Defense Force. When he was in Maritime Special Operations Force, he finished his study as a frogman, which is part of Special Operations Command, which is also called the Fromdes Korpest or Frogman Corps. After getting the frogman's badge, clearing the selection process and finishing it, he was undergone rigorous training, and in the process, he was surrounded with his buddies who were also getting trained with him. In those times, he was nicknamed as Pingo. In the year 1995, he joined Royal Danish Navy from Des Korpspet, and in the Reserve Navy, he became the first lieutenant. With sheer hard work, without carrying any baggage of being royal, he accomplished his goals and earned the respect which he deserves being in the Defense Force. after accomplishing part of his career goal in the year 1997, being Reserve Army Captain and Reserve Navy Lieutenant Commander. After land and water, this time he aimed for the sky, and in the year 2000, he took admission in the Royal Danish Air Force Flying School. In the same year, after completing the desired flying training in the Reserve Air Force, he became a captain. Looking at his career graph in Defense Forces, he has shown utmost courage and his patriotism towards his country by going ahead with tough training sessions in Army, Navy and Air Force divisions, eventually achieving his goals. At the Royal Danish Defence College, he joined for the course for the Command and General Staff in the year 2001 and 2002. After completing the course in the year 2002, he simultaneously became Major in Army and Air Force and a Commander in the Royal Navy. Later, for 1 year in 2002 and 2003, he joined as a Staff Officer in Defence Command Denmark due to his passion in the teaching field in the Royal Danish Defence College for the batch of 2003. In the Institute of Strategy, he became Senior Lecturer and gave guidance for the future generation of students from the college. Eventually, with the senior grade, the Danish Navy made offer him the position of a commander in Navy, and at the same time in the Air Force and Army, he was also made a Lieutenant Colonel. Then he climbed position in 2010 and became a Colonel in the Danish Air Force and Danish Army, and a Captain in the Danish Navy. Gradually, in the year 2015, he was inducted as a Major General in both Danish Air Force and Danish Army, and a Rear Admiral in Danish Navy. His continuous service to the nation is admired by the royal fans. This is the end of part 1 of the video. Check the part 2 over here. In this video, we have partly covered some of the main things in the life of Crown Prince of Denmark, right from his birth, early life, childhood, his studies, his schooling, career, his military and defense life. Crown Prince Frederik of Denmark have lived his life until now with proper discipline and principles. Never thought twice before learning anything new. No matter how hard it is to achieve things, his perseverance and goal-oriented attitude have made him achieve so many things in his life until now. His parents, Queen Margrethe II and Prince Henrik, have played major role in his fine upbringing, and younger brother Prince Joachim is always besides him in his ups and downs. His better half, Crown Princess Mary of Denmark, is like an anchor in his life who has solid role to play in his family life and raising their 4 children. Looking at this video, which are the facts which you were not aware earlier and have newly learned from this video? What do you love about the Danish royal family? And what other known and unknown facts that you are aware of? Share your thoughts, do comment below, like the video and share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Thank you for watching One Mega Video channel. Enjoy your life and have a nice day.